saying the throttle body didn't know right here, and I think it was annoying a few people. So. Well, g'day guys. As always, welcome to another video. My name's Mark. Just finishing off some editing. Finally, guys, the worn-up procedure on Corgi is all done and dusted. I've got to say, it's all gone well. Ended up spending a full day at the Metro Automotives. So Ray, big thank you to you, mate. Guys, check out the Mechanic Mentor or Metro Automotives for the Walnut Blasting. So this video will be getting uploaded today. But I just got to say, with the videoing, Mark forgot to hit record as we were doing the actual Walnut Blasting. You'll see the first bit of footage there where Ray started blasting out cylinder 1. But I've got to say, there was definitely telltale signs there of massive carbon buildup. It was mainly cylinder 3 and cylinder 4. It was a long day from putting the machine together. We had, unfortunately, a 40-degree heat day, so the weather was definitely not on our side. But in the end, we ended up winning. We ended up getting all that carbon buildup blasted out, which was really, really good. Definitely a massive increase in power. I can tell already from just basically taking it for a test drive. There's definitely a lot more throttle response there. So we'll see how it goes over the next few weeks. See if hopefully there's no more misfiring that's going to happen. But as you guys will see now, once you've watched the film, you'll see how much carbon buildup, and obviously from after and before, the difference it's honestly a massive difference. So if anyone is thinking about doing a walnut blast on their miniJCW, I highly recommend it. But guys, as always, kick back, watch the film, and definitely catch you on the next one. Thanks for watching. See yous. Bye. Rightio guys, we're just taking off the intake manifold now. It's been a bit fiddly, bit of a pain in the ass, but most of it is all out. The airbox I've taken off, and now we're going to go ahead and remove the intake manifold. Rightio guys, so we've just taken off the intake manifold. I kept saying the throttle body, didn't I, Ray?
Yeah.
And I think it was annoying a few people. So
it
intake,
annoyed me, but I didn't want to say too much.
So intake manifold, we're going to do the walnut procedure on the JCW. We're just looking at it now with Ray. Ray's been nice enough to let me have a bit of a play. That way I do learn as well too.
Don't the rest of you come here and try this on me. It's only for you. Nah, it's all good.
All good. There's definitely carbon build-up in there, isn't there?
Absolutely. I think I need to go this way.
It's hard to see, but it's definitely full of carbon.
It's full of carbon. Let's just try this again. I'll just clean this lens up. The main thing, guys, with this manifold, which you don't always hear about, there's a little bolt here, a number 10 bolt, holding this, what they call a flame trap. Behind the flame trap, there's a bracket here. Okay, this bracket, that little one there, you get the bolt out from the wheel arch. That's what's holding the bottom of the manifold on. Okay, and then you've got the harness, which clips on in a lot of places.
Yep.
And particularly this sensor, remove first. So if this is the one that belongs here, see this sensor, you want to be removing that first along the way, and then unclipping stuff. This actually goes over the throttle body, and this stuff you take off earlier on. Okay, but once you, it doesn't matter when, like once you loosen these nuts,
yeah,
then you go down and take this. So it does matter when, because you want to have a bit of movement, because this bolt ends up sitting behind the manifold. Yeah. Can you see this here? That's the main one to take off, along with the rest.
Well, there we have it. Looks like it's definitely blocked. So now what we're going to go ahead, we're going to get the walnut machine. Ray's got a new machine. We've put it together this morning. We'll go ahead and pop the walnuts inside and then start the procedure of basically.
And we've got here, this is the genuine BMW part. So this one is for Mini, and there's another one for the N55 6-cylinder turbos like the X5 and then the 330s and all that.
Yep.
So this is the adapter, and Mark's kindly put it all together today, which is cool. Yeah. And now he's going to show me what it is. So we're quite excited about all this.
Yeah.
Now, also, guys, you're going to have access to turn your crankshaft from here. So you want to loosen this felt backwards. Don't forget to remove the sound
Symposer.
Symposer.
Yep.
Symposer.
Yeah, symphony orchestra.
And don't forget to loosen all your spark plugs, as you're going to have to turn the engine to close off.
Yeah, I disconnected the battery as well too for safety.
Yeah,
anything from the back of the motor.
We disconnected the battery because over here we've got some live terminals right there, and you can see that this could very easily short out.
Okay, go pinch
so
something.
Even that, just that cap can short out.
Okay.
So yeah,
better be safe than sorry.
Better be safe than sorry. Yep. Another little tip, which we came up today when we work with things like this, is we use a lot of silicone spray. You get the clamps vulcanized on here and stuff like that. So
just makes it easier to take all those plastic pipes and stuff off. Awesome. All right, so we're going to get the walnut machine ready and see how we go. Okay guys, so that's the Walnut Blaster, the actual machine. I put all that together today. We'll go through it with you. That's it there. Got the on-off switch. And these are the walnuts here. Got to see what they look like. They're quite fine. And I guess that there ends up stripping all that carbon build-up inside the intake manifold. So hopefully, fingers crossed, that's going to fix up my situation with Corgi. So we'll keep going, we'll get all that in and it should be sweet. Okay, also too guys, the crankshaft down here, we've obviously got the socket, the ratchet set up to it. That way we can actually close the valves. So we've got cylinder 1, cylinder 2, cylinder 3 all the way across to 4, as we all know. So we're just going to work out now, make sure that they're closed when we do it. Start with cylinder 1 and cylinder 3. Make sure that you do gaffer tape or put some sort of tape to block off the rest. Pretty sure you guys can see that. That way there's no, nothing sort of obviously falls in there, no walnuts get blasted in there, while the crank is open on the other 2 cylinders. So we're going to go ahead now, we'll get the walnut procedure and we'll start it. Okay, so we've got the walnut machine set up with the vacuum. It's going to run inside there, and then that connects up to the air hose. And now we'll start commencing to pump these walnuts inside the Corgi. It's not a bad setup. The only thing I guess that we got going against us is the heat. Today is quite a hot day. As you can see, I'm starting to work up a bit of sweat in here. What was the temperature before, Ray? It's quite hot, isn't it? Yeah, at the moment it's 35, but it feels like bloody 40 in here. So the quicker we get this done, the quicker we can put it back together and get it all done. Ray's commencing the walnut procedure. You can see it's hooked up to the vacuum there as well too. There's the Walnut Blaster machine, and there's the actual device there that goes into the intake manifold. You can see it is quite, what's the word, Ray? There it is there. It's quite
really powerful. Like,
you wouldn't want to do it any more than 5 minutes, 10 minutes.
No way.
Where basically what we're doing is doing a side, stopping, checking, make sure that it's obviously clean.
So after 30 seconds, one of the valves is spotless.
Yeah. Alright guys, so 2 of the intake valves have been cleaned. I've got to say the amount of carbon build-up on Corgi, on the JCW, was unbelievable, wasn't it, Ray? It was pretty massive build-up, eh?
Really bad.
Really bad. So at the moment the walnut procedure machine is working a blast. We're going to keep going, we're going to get the other 2 done, and hopefully, fingers crossed, we should be sweet. And then it's just a matter of putting it all back together, all the missing and fun pieces. So wish me luck, we'll keep going and get it done. There we have it there guys, the amount of carbon that's in there, it is absolutely blocked. Cylinder 2 is seen better days, if that's coming up on the film. I've got to say the procedure's not too bad, doesn't take too long, anywhere between 4 to 5 minutes, and it's pretty much clean. It's just a bit tedious to sort of, you know, stop, start, tape it up, clean it up. So a bit of perseverance, we'll keep going. It is bloody hot, but I'm committed, I'm going to get it done.
that's the mini tool. You want to be holding it up. The further in you go, you might want to go in a little bit, but you want to be holding it right up here until you do this and move between the two valves, because there's a divider between them. You will not get one of the valves clean.
What a massive difference, guys. Massive difference. The amount of power that it's got now, oh, I'm so happy. This guy's going to kill me. Fingers crossed. A lot more responsive, but I'm going to pause the video now and we'll see you when I'm heading home. Righto guys, we just took it for a drive, took it around the block. Got to say the car goes absolutely awesome. Ray's just doing a quick scan, a quick check on it now. That's the normal way, Ray. We disconnected the battery.
Yeah.
Obviously plugs, spark plugs, coils that come out, so we're just doing a scan.
We're resetting all the trims, but normally it says reset Walnut Blast performed.
Yeah.
On BMW, we're running out of time right now, so we're doing what we can find, but maybe if I went into it through something else, I don't. At a glance, the Mini has not got a Walnut Blast procedure to tell the car it's been done, but we will get back to you with the rest.
So obviously a test drive, running at home, a 40-minute drive, we'll see what it goes like. Like I said, I just took it around the block, a massive difference. We'll see what it goes like on the way home. Well, as you can see, I'm still sweating. It is 40 degrees. It is absolutely hot. But guys, just heading home, just left the Metro Automotives. Hopefully you can see me, you can hear me. Guys, I got to say a big thank you to Ray for giving me a hand. It was a real eye-opener. A lot of it, obviously, I had a go. Got into it, done it. Ray started me off on what to do, and basically went from there. It sort of got a bit repetitive after a while. You sort of got into that routine and learning the machine, the compressor, the air gun, the vacuum and everything else. Now I've got to say, we just took it for a test drive and there is an absolute massive difference. A lot more intake noise from the throttle body, but also the intake manifold. That Walnut procedure that we've done has made a massive difference. They were all clogged up. Cylinder 1 was probably the best out of all of them. Cylinder 3 and cylinder 4 were the worst out of all of them. They were all clogged up. And there goes the oh dear. Just bear with me guys, I'm hot and flustered. Probably will do another recap on how it's been going driving this thing to work. But so far, no complaints, but we'll leave it at that. But if anyone is thinking of doing it, definitely head down, see Ray at the Metro Automotives. I'll put all these links in the description below, but definitely the Metro Automotives. If anyone's got a Mini or a BMW or any make or model of car, check out Ray Metro Automotives, guys. I'm going to wrap it up. As always, thanks for watching. Definitely more content to come on Porgy. Stay posted, stay tuned. But take care and catch us on the next one. See you. Bye-bye.